So those are some of the issues that Jeremy Corbyn and Boris Johnson have been talking about as a part of their campaign. Now remember, like in India, elections in Britain should be held once in 5 years. But interestingly, since the year 2015, this is the third general election that is taking place in Britain. So what is this crisis all about? Many have dubbed this as the most important election in Britain's history since the end of the Second World War. Wion's Mandy Clark gets you this report as to what are the factors that are playing on the minds of the voters in Britain as they head out to vote on the 12th of this month.
It's predicted to be one of the most volatile general elections in decades.
This is our manifesto.
And it's not just Brexit that is at stake. Whoever gets the keys to Downing Street will radically influence the country's economy, public services and the road ahead.
Well, 650 people will be chosen as members of parliament to decide on laws and policies. Now, most will belong to a political party, but some will run as independents. These members of parliament will be elected to the House of Commons.
In the UK, general elections are supposed to be held every 5 years, but 3 elections have already taken place in just 4 years. The reason? Brexit. In 2015, the National Health Service and immigration were issues that was the biggest concern for the voters. Now, Brexit, the UK's departure from the EU, is a prime concern. The whole point of these elections is to break the Brexit deadlock in Parliament. But it is a huge gamble for Prime Minister Boris Johnson and leader of the Conservative Party.
No deal is a... Politicians are divided. Some want Brexit to happen as soon as possible. Others are calling for a second referendum, and another set want to cancel Brexit altogether. Now, Prime Minister Boris Johnson doesn't have enough MPs to pass laws easily, so he's hoping this early election will get him a majority and he can achieve the Brexit he wants.
If the UK Prime Minister fails, pro-Remain parties will try to stop Brexit altogether. There is the Labour Party, which wants to renegotiate Johnson's Brexit deal and put it to another referendum. The Liberal Democrats, under the leadership of Jo Swinson, have pledged to cancel Brexit if they are voted to power at the general election. The Scottish National Party, Welsh Party, Plaid Cymru and the Greens are all in favour of a second referendum.
So when do we find out the winner? Well, voting takes place from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. on December 12th, and results will be declared throughout the night and the following day. Now, the leader of the winning party will then go to Buckingham Palace and ask the Queen permission to form a new government. Often, they will stand on the street and make a speech about the party's plans for the coming years. Mandy Clark, World is One, Wion, London.